Good afternoon to you. A windy start to the new week for many, turning wet and wintry. Milder air will be giving way in the next few hours to allow it to turn colder from the north once more. This is the earlier radar picture across parts of the north and the west. A soggy start to the week with outbreaks of rain already. A wintry mix of sleet and snow across parts of Scotland. And much of that snow falling across the Highlands and the Islands, with a switch in the wind direction, bitterly cold in brisk northerly winds and more sleet and snow to come. Outbreaks of rain for the north and the west, but staying a little dry for the south and east. And here's strong winds with some quite high gusts as we head through the afternoon. The rain sinking its way southwards and eastwards tonight. Behind this, the colder air sinks its way from Scotland across parts of Northern Ireland, England and Wales. Temperatures tumbling, the rain giving a mixture of sleet and snow across the highest ground. Frosty and icy as temperatures fall, and a freezing start to the new day. Good evening to you. Staying chilly out there, even colder next week. A taste of winter once more as we head into the first full week of March, with temperatures way lower than we've seen throughout February. In the meantime, cloudy skies for many and a slight patchy frost in the next couple of nights. A huge area of high pressure remains in control of our weather, generally settled, quiet and calm, but an icy cold breeze from the near North Sea, keeping it even colder for many of us in the next few days and nights. We've got chilly feeling days, frosty nights, and this system will bring just a few scattered showers into the north and the east as we approach the weekend. As for the next few hours, the cloud capping the temperatures, nowhere near as cold as it could be and nowhere near as cold as next week. A slight patchy frost likely through parts of Scotland, parts of Wales, the south and the southwest. Close to freezing but lower out in the countryside. And here, a cold start into the new day with cloudy skies for many of us. The cold feel enhanced by a good deal of thick low cloud reluctant to budge for much of the morning, together with that bitter biting wind from the near North Sea, feeling particularly chilly across eastern and southeastern areas. Trying to cheer up across the north and the east as the cloud breaks. We'll see things brighten up a touch through the afternoon, but don't be deceived. Temperatures very much on the low side for all of us as we head into the afternoon. Into Saturday, a similar theme, a cold start and temperatures likely to struggle, particularly with the cloud cover and the breeze. A touch brighter further west, mind you. See you soon. A very good evening to you. Like the last few days, staying chilly into the weekend, a little let up really, with cloudy skies by day, patchy frost by night, and then even colder into a new week. I think you've got the idea by now. Temperatures will be way lower than we've seen throughout February. A taste of winter once more through the first full week of March. And already we've got snow and ice warnings in place for parts of northeastern Scotland and northeastern England through Monday and Tuesday. In the meantime, high pressure in control, keeping it generally quiet and calm through the weekend, but a few scattered showers into the east. And the chilly theme enhanced by cloud cover and a biting breeze from the near North Sea. And then the first signs that northerly airflow becoming established into the end of the weekend and the start of the new week. Colder Arctic air working its way from north to south, freezing, frozen ground, ice, as well as rain, sleet and snow forecast into a new week. In the meantime, we've got cloud cover capping temperatures across eastern and central southern spots tonight. Further north, further west, clearer, colder, freezing and frosty here, as low as -2, -3 in sheltered glens of Scotland. But here, the best chance of clear, crisp conditions into the first stages of Saturday morning. Otherwise, a lot of cloud from the word go, that cloud becoming extensive as we head through the course of the day. Just slithers of sunshine, particularly across those western spots as we head through the day. And a few scattered showers into the north and the east on that brisk, biting breeze. Temperatures likely to struggle, just 8 or 9 degrees in many locations, and feeling even chillier with the cloud and that icy breeze. A very good evening to you. Blustery wet weather to come in the next few hours. A good deal of rain for many of us as milder air moves in from the southwest as the week wears on. Some sleet and snow across the highest ground of Scotland for a time. A good deal of wet weather for the rest of us as rain works its way from west to east. And in that southwesterly airflow, nowhere near as chilly as it has felt, a much milder theme with further bursts of rain as the week wears on. Slightly milder, and any lying snow will soon thaw to give a lot of standing water. Rain with snow across the highest ground of Scotland and the far north of England for a time tonight. The rain notable and steady in places, lashing the window panes, and quite brisk winds picking up, drying up across those southern counties later with a good deal of misty low cloud. Staying quite chilly across Scotland. For the rest of us, so much milder and certainly frost-free. A very different theme into the new day. And we'll see a steady thaw where we've got any lying snow. Lots of water together with that rain and snow melt. Further rain expected across the north and the west through the course of tomorrow. A good deal of cloud limiting the brightest skies. Occasional slithers of sunshine across the southeast and parts of Northern Ireland, but here intense and at times blustery, thundery downpours. Further bursts of rain across the south and the west, keeping it disappointingly dull and damp. That misty low cloud keeping it disappointingly grey across the west and staying quite breezy, but with a southerly airstream staying mild, highs of 14 or 15 degrees. A brighter scene on Friday, but intense downpours giving rumbles of thunder and even milder, highs of 16 or 17 degrees in the spring sun. A very good evening to you. A colder theme into next week as winter makes its return. In the meantime, feeling very chilly out there. Cloudy skies with a slight patchy frost for some in the next few hours. Some showery outbreaks into northern Scotland, eastern areas of England there, brought in on that chilly breeze. And as the night wears on, the cloud capping the temperatures. A few showers just tickling fringes of Northern Ireland, northwest Wales and parts of the southwest. And temperatures slide close to freezing in towns and cities, just a slight patchy frost into the small hours. And for those up bright and early, a lot of cloud from the word go. Some showery outbreaks continue to feed in from the Irish Sea into those western fringes. Further showery outbreaks just lapping those coasts of northern Scotland and eastern England, some moving into parts of East Anglia. Otherwise, a lot of cloud, the best of the brightness further north, and staying quite chilly after that cold start in places.